coming to you guys with a back to school life hacks video. This is mainly geared towards high school and college students, but obviously if you're in middle school you can definitely learn from these and stuff. But yeah, this is mainly geared for high school and college because I am in college, so I don't know, I relate to it more. I don't know about you guys, but I am not the biggest fan of the life hacks that are just honestly stupid. I hate saying that, but like some of them it's just like, come on, me and you both know literally no one is going to do this life hack. Like, no one. So I hope that I come to you guys with a more like realistic one and maybe one that you guys can actually use back to school. I just remember watching some and being like, who? So this is not to like bash other YouTubers that do life hacks, because like I said, like obviously these are successful videos and people like doing them and stuff like that and people love watching them, and here I am doing one. But I hope that this serves as a more one that you guys can use. I don't know. And before I get started, make sure that you check out my friend Steph. This is a collab with her. She is actually doing a back to school haul, which I know that my viewers absolutely love hauls because those are like one of my most popular videos. So make sure that you go and check out Steph, and before we get started, she just wants to like let you guys know something so that you guys can meet her.
Hey guys, my name is Stephanie and I just did a haul. I hauled a lot of clothes, a book, some room decor stuff, some perfume and lotion and phone cases and all that good stuff. Head over to my channel if you guys want to see that. I would love to have you over there. Okay, love you, Nat.
If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe. I'm not trying to make this intro really long, but yeah, be sure to subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday. So hi, happy Friday. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Now let's just get started into the back to school hacks. So the first life hack is going to start off in the morning when you guys get up for your day of school. So if you guys actually make a playlist and maybe have like 5 songs in there or like 7 songs, depending on how long you want to take to get ready, that matches up around the time that you want to be ready in. If you just hit that playlist on shuffle or repeat, and by the time the playlist is over, that means that you need to be ready. So I thought that was a good idea because I actually do this in the car rides. So I'll be like, okay, let's see how long it takes me to get to like Target, and I'll play music and I'll count how many songs it takes me, and then I know, okay, that's how many songs I don't know. I measure out things in songs because I'm always listening to music. So I think that's a good idea. If you guys check out like Spotify, you guys can make your own playlist and just add like 5-6 songs. That should be about 25 minutes. I don't know if you guys need longer than that, but I normally get ready in like 20 minutes. So if you guys just need a couple minutes or however many, add songs to your playlist, play that, and then you'll know like, oh crap, I'm on the second to last song, I need to hurry up. I just thought that was really fun and like creative, and I've never heard anyone say that before. The second one I thought was actually so funny, so I decided to include it. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I have gum in class, there will probably be like 2 or 3 people that are like, hey, like, can I have a piece of gum? And of course you're not gonna say no, like you're gonna give it to them unless you want to be known as a mean person. So you give it to them, and I am so guilty of asking people for gum because honestly I barely ever bring gum to school, and like whenever someone else has gum, I always ask if I can have a piece. I'm like so guilty of that. Someone should use this life hack on me. You actually carry around an empty gum pack with you guys. So like if you're like pulling it out of your backpack, like trying to be secretive, instead of being like no, I don't have any more, and then they look over and then you have more and you just look like not nice, you can actually just carry on an empty gum pack with you, which literally takes no space in your backpack, and just pull it out, be like, sorry, that was my last piece. It's so funny. I thought that was hilarious when I read that. I saw that on Pinterest and I'm like, honestly would not be surprised if people started doing that to me. Third life hack I thought was the most genius thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I have done this myself. I'll tell you guys at the end. For parking passes, especially if you guys are in college, you guys know parking tickets are so prevalent, and like it's just so annoying. There's so many restrictions on parking at school. Like you cannot park anywhere at a college campus. You literally cannot park anywhere. I know basically everyone in college can relate to me, especially if you have a car or you've been to a college campus. So something that I thought was really funny is to put an old parking ticket, because we all know that we've gotten one of those. Take an old parking ticket and just put it in your windshield wiper when you park, so that it looks, so like when people come by to check to make sure if you got a ticket or not, like if they're about to give you a ticket, they'll be like, oh, she already has one, she just hasn't come to check it yet. That is genius. Like, don't blame me if your car still gets towed or if you still got a ticket. But funny story, so about freshman year I would visit UNC Chapel Hill a lot. I still visit that a lot, but like yeah, I would visit it a lot freshman year, and the parking where I would always park, where like my friend's dorm was, it was so strict on parking. So one day he had gotten me a parking pass, and it was like $10, wasn't a lot, and I put that parking pass on for that day, and I left it on every time I went there. Like every time I just put that parking pass, even though it said like, oh, from October, and I was using it in the next April, like I would just use that all the time in my car and never got towed. So secret, put one of those on your car, because they're not gonna like inspect it, so they're not gonna tow you. I mean, if they do, don't blame me. The fourth hack has to do with exercise, and exercise is such a big part of college students' lives because the freshman 15 is very real, and you don't want to gain the freshman 15 just because you're eating pizza and chips and like soda and all that stuff. So that is why exercise is so important. So these are two of the exercise hacks that I have. So the first one is to get My Water app. I have it on my phone, and it just tells you can put the amount your water bottle is in, like the size of your water bottle, and it gives you reminders throughout the day of like how much you should be drinking, so you know how much water to drink. I think that is so genius, because instead of trying to figure it out yourself, you actually have an app that tells you. And also, this is a bad school hack, but everyone checks their phone during class, so like it's a cute little thing to like, oh, check my phone to have water. Like in school, any notification on your phone is like an exciting one because you're so bored in class. Don't worry, I feel you guys. So that is why My Water app is great, because it tells you, and like it doesn't need to be loud or anything. You can just like see that notification, see how much water you should be drinking, and drink it. And it's like depends on your water bottle size, so it's awesome. This is not sponsored by them at all. Like I just found this app and I like it, so that's one like being healthy hack. The next one is not really a hack, but it's something that I've been doing. So put exercise a part of your schedule. If you are like me, to-do lists and like schedules are your life. So for me, exercise is such a big part of my schedule. Like I have to do it. It's basically like going to class. Like I make going to the gym like going to class. So every single day or every other day, I have a gap between my classes, and I go to the gym then. The other days I get off in the morning, so I go right after that. So I wear my workout clothes to class, and then I go to the gym right after class. Put it a part of your schedule and you will do it, and then it just becomes so much of a routine. You don't even think like, oh, like I don't want to go. It's just like, oh, I don't want to go to class, but like, oh well, I have to. So please put it in your schedule. I promise you'll thank me later. The fifth hack is a kind of studying better organizational hack. So in your notebook, leave about a page in the front. So don't use the first page of your notebook, and make that a table of contents. I used to do this a lot in high school. I don't really do it anymore in college, but I used to do it in high school, and I had to put like the table of contents. So like every single new note or every single new page or like new topic of notes, I would write like the page number and the topic in my table of contents. And it really helped me during finals, because when you're going through finals or when you're like reviewing over things and you don't know where this was in your notes, you can just look at that and find it right away. Number 6 is actually a couple of them, kind of. It's just like overall studying. So for studying, I have 3 tips for you guys, or hacks for you guys. First one I do all the time, I swear it helps. It is to pretend to teach yourself, or pretend that you're teaching a class in order to study. So if you think that you're going to actually have to teach someone, or better yet, actually try to teach someone, but if you think that you're going to have to teach someone, you will learn the material so much better because you're going to put it in ways that's easy to understand. This helps so much. I'm not kidding you guys. Whenever I am studying, I like go over it in my head like I'm teaching another student. Or I will actually ask like my friend that's in my class or someone that I'm studying with, being like, okay, like, can I just let's pause for a second, and can I go over this with you? And I will teach it to them. It helps so much. It just makes your brain think like, okay, I gotta get this down because I'm about to teach it to someone. And then it also puts it in simple terms so that you and the other person can understand. So it helps so much. The next one is to rewrite your notes. This one I know you probably hear a lot of times, but actually if you rewrite your notes, that's the same as going over it 7 times, which is crazy. And I'm gonna give you guys some little notes inspo. So here are some pictures of pretty notes so that you guys can get inspired and make your notes look like that. So when you're writing them, what I do in class is I write them really, really sloppy. I just rewrite it, like I write it like who cares, like doesn't matter. And then after that I will rewrite it and I'll make it really pretty. I'll like practice my handwriting. I will like organize it better, because when you're taking notes, you don't really know how you want to organize it because you don't know what's coming next. So then when you're rewriting them, you can organize it better, which might help you if you have photographic memory, and it also will just like make you study, like make you remember it. So that is what I do. You guys, this is coming from an engineering student, so I have had plenty to study for, and I'm telling you guys, these are actually things that I do. And then the next one I thought was really cool. This one's more for like people that need to memorize facts or definitions or something like that, not really math based. But if you write in a weird font, so just type it out on your computer in a really weird font, studies show that you will actually remember it more. It's kind of like when you think of something, like whenever I was doing vocabulary or learning definitions or memorizing terms, I would always correlate it and relate it with the dumbest thing, because that is what I would remember. I'd be like, wait, oh, that photosynthesis reminds me of the word photo, which whenever I go outside, I take photos of flowers. You know, things like that. Things that absolutely don't make sense, because then they will make sense to you in the end. It is mainly for memorization, but if you do it in a weird font, same purpose goes for that. You will remember it more. And then the last one I thought was super cool. I actually have this plugin on my computer. So if you go to Chrome extension, so if you guys use Google Chrome, if you don't, highly recommend it. Just type in TL:DR Chrome extension and it'll come up. It's basically something that will skim articles and just summarize it for you, and you can email it to yourself or you can just read it right there. So I actually tried this with a few news articles and it really works. So it's basically called Too Long Didn't Read. So if an article is too long for you and you don't feel like reading it, which, come on, who hasn't done that? You just get that Chrome extension and it will summarize the article for you with all the things that you need to know about it, and that's it. That was it for this life hacks video, school hacks. I keep calling it life hacks. Ugh, stop. Make sure that you go and check out my friend Steph's channel and her video, because it's a back to school haul and I know that you guys love those. So go and check it out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know if you guys have tried any of these life hacks or if you guys have any other ones that you recommend, and let me know like your thoughts on these life hack videos, like if you guys agree with me or if you don't. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just too old to like really love them, but I don't like the ones that people do all the time and then like that's all they do and they're just, no one uses those life hacks. Like, I feel like a really mean person saying that, but like, just my opinion. If you guys actually use everyone's life hacks, then let me know also, because I would love to be proven wrong. But yeah, make sure to subscribe to my channel, thumbs this video up, because that is how people find my channel and how people find this video. And subscribe to Steph and follow me on social media because I post a lot. So yeah, bye guys.
I'm so sick of that same old love. That shit, it tears me up.